All right, we only have an hour. Have I offended anybody yet? It'll happen. It happens fast. We have gotten soft. We have gotten soft. Watch this. What are you allergic to? Nothing! Nothing! Gluten wouldn't take down our generation. We're not allergic to things like peanuts. You know why? Our parents made us eat peanuts. They made us eat peanuts until we weren't allergic to peanuts. And if our throats started to close up, you know how they opened it up? They shoved more peanuts down it. I'm not allergic to germs. Watch this. Shake my hand. Look at that. That's how you shake a hand. I don't care about germs. Listen, I'm starting to really hate people. Let me start out with that. I went to shake a guy's hand the other day. He goes, oh, no. I just washed. That's when I want to shake your hand. Not when it's filthy. Oh, good timing. I was about to wash. Now I can fit another shake in. Do you see how crazy it's gotten? I was raised on germs, okay? Germs are good for you. I didn't wash my hands until I was 22. In my family, there were 5 people, 1 sink, 1 hand towel. 5 people shared 1 hand towel that never dried. It's still wet. When I go home, it's still wet from 1989. And I just found out recently that none of us ever touched the front of the towel, because that's where we thought everybody else was touching. We all snuck around back. Turns out that's where the polio, scabies, hand, foot, mouth, head, shoulders, knees and toes disease was hanging out. We didn't have antibacterial soap when I was a kid. No, the old germs killed the new germs. We didn't have this little wussy pump soap that you guys... Can you say wussy? Can you say wussy? I don't want to upset the little millennial word police. Oh, Orny said wussy. Orny said wussy. How about these people on Twitter that have 5 followers? Why don't you just text everybody you know? I like germs. Germs make you stronger. We didn't even have pump soap. We had a bar of soap. We had a bar of soap that lasted so long, it rusted. It rusted. It would crack and rust, and in the cracks there were rivers of mud. This is what you use to wash your hands. I have an immunity. I shake hands. I don't care. I grew up in a time you're not going to believe. How old are you? No, the kid, what is this? How old are you?
12.
12? That's adorable. Look at him. Let me tell you something. What's your name?
Hudson.
Hudson? Hudson. You're not going to believe this. I grew up in a time, Hudson, when salad bars, there was no glass. There was nothing in between you and the lettuce. It was like the Wild West. People got right up in it. You watched them. You watched people, they spit all over. They spit all over it, Hudson, and you ate it. You ate it. That was the price you paid for unlimited lettuce. Now you can't get near it. The salad bar, it's like they got that glass up. You gotta lean in against the glass. You can't get near the lettuce, but your face is licking this disgusting. Oh, I'm going in for the baby corn. Does anybody want baby? Hold my foot. Hold my foot. I'm in a level 2 yoga move trying to get the baby corn. You know, we used to touch door handles in the bathroom. Remember that? Wasn't so long ago. Then all of a sudden, everybody started to take a paper towel like they committed a crime and they're wiping prints. Now we got a problem, right? Because the eco-freako people have taken away the paper towels. They're making us stick our hands into this Dyson hand kidnap. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It throws your hand around at 500 miles per hour. It's narrow, and you don't want to touch the side, so it's like that the game Operation. It's like, and shit, I touched the side. Now I gotta wash them again. I got it this time, and damn it! And you still don't want to touch the door handle, right? So now you got to hang out in the bathroom like a creep, waiting for somebody to come in and then slide by him like a crab, like it's some sort of military operation, like I'm doing CrossFit exercises in the bathroom. This is so... If you have to catch up, it's okay. Get her closer to a microphone. This is the world. We have gotten too soft. We have gotten too soft. Now I've lost my place. Want to make sure we get it all. Well, you don't have to zoom in on the list, do you? Can we make this look spontaneous? You can't get me sick. You can't get me sick. We didn't have bottles of water when I was a kid. Filtered water? That's what your kidneys are for. We drink out of a hose. And it wasn't even our hose. We went up to some house we didn't even know, and we just turned on the hose and dirt flew out and spider eggs and lead runs through my veins. We had to drink out of a hose because we weren't allowed inside of the house until 5 p.m. I don't know what the parents were doing till 5 p.m. because we weren't allowed inside of the house until 5 p.m. Our parents, every day, they said, get lost. Come back at 5. And if we didn't come back, you know what they did? They had another kid. They didn't know where we were all day. I was with my friend Sean. We were biking. He got hit by a car. We then sat outside of his house until 5 p.m. Until we were allowed in, we told his parents, and then they stitched him up. We have gotten soft. We have gotten soft, Hudson. I don't even know if you're a millennial or if you're post the problem of the millennial. But these millennials are out here. Where are people in their 20s? Woo! That's the most annoying people in our society. These, look at them. Look at them. Look at this guy right here. No, look at you. Yes, you. How old are you? 27. You are dumb. You are dumb. He's so dumb, he's laughing while I'm calling him dumb. I'm kidding. What is your name, buddy?
My name's Perry.
Perry. What a masculine name. Let me tell you something, Perry. Your generation came onto our planet and you ruined it. You changed too much. And they're out there right now judging me on a criteria I did not grow up with. I don't even know what gender I am anymore. I mean, I'm not being flipped. There's a lot of new choices, and I haven't done all the research. And, you know, maybe I fit into something else, and I'm fine with that. I'm ready for a change. Millennials have taken away all the fun. It's not fun anymore. Do you realize that? Everything's got to be equal for you guys. Everything's got to be equal. Can't be a man in bed, can you? What's the fun talk for a millennial guy like? You're with a girl like, oh, are you my little equal? Who's my little equal? Who's my strong, independent? Get that guy laughing right there. Get it on him. Look at him. I haven't had an erection since the millennials took over. You have to have sex on the side so nobody's in a power position. These millennials came onto our planet. You changed the way we sneezed. For thousands of years, this was fine. This is bullshit. This is dumb. This makes no sense at all. The hand was made for sneezing. This is a perfect vessel. This ricochets back into your face. I got stuck in there one time. It doesn't work. I wash my hands several times a day. I've never washed this. I've never seen somebody go, I just go into a public restroom. I just sneezed into my, there's not even a name for this, my millennial pit. I just sneezed into my. They're so sensitive, they all come pre-installed with ADD. They all have ADD and they love to tell you, I have ADD. I'm like, you're lucky to have ADD. In this day and age with all these distractions, can you imagine having ADD in the 1600s? Maybe a horse went by every 4 hours. They're churning the butter. This sucks. I've got a disorder. Something distract me. What was that? A leaf? No, back to I'm so glad I grew up before social media. I couldn't handle that in high school. Ooh. I feel bad for the young people. I mean, you know, in high school, I suspected I was a loser. Now it would be digitally confirmed, you know? I can handle it as an adult, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't know how much stuff I wasn't being invited to. They're too sensitive. Everybody's got to just chill out. Chill out. We've lost our minds. And I'm not talking about the gluten people. I have been going after the gluten people now for 10 years. For 10 years. People that have been watching me for the last 10 years know I was on top of this fad diet back when we thought it was called glutton. Back when we thought it was called glutton. It's a marketing scam to get you to buy some products. Now, I know some people actually have, okay? So I know, don't go after me on social media. I know some people actually have, you know, because they come up to me after shows. They're angry. They'll come up and they'll go, I don't think it's funny that you joke about celiac disease. Why is everybody laughing? Celiac disease kills millions of people. All I'm saying is, if it was real, I'd know how to pronounce it. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, we've been on this planet for 200,000 years. In the last 10, we all discovered we can't eat wheat. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Do you know that sometimes if I eat a walnut, my tongue gets a little itchy? I've never told anybody this. I just avoid walnuts. I had to Google how long we've been on the planet for. Did you know the answer? No. Yeah. Took me 3 days because I put in Google how long. The first thing it suggested was boiled corn. I'd like to know that. I didn't know there was a recipe. I've been guessing my whole life. I just throw the corn into a pot, and every few minutes I yell out, "Do you think the corn is ready?" So now I'm on YouTube watching videos on how to boil corn. People are making videos on how to boil corn. I'm leaving comments. Couldn't stop watching your video on how to boil corn. Riveting. Watched all 12 minutes, even though it only takes 8 to boil corn. Make the videos on how to boil corn. There's some real losers in this world. I'm telling you, I've been after this. I don't like fad diets. I don't like like the new ones, like the paleo diet. Do you know what that is? Yeah, you eat whatever the caveman ate. Well, that makes a lot of sense since they all died when they were 12. These idiots are like, I'm gonna eat like a caveman. I'm gonna have it delivered just like the caveman did. And how do we even know the caveman was skinny? By the pictures they drew of themselves on the wall? I've never taken a fat picture of myself. I know the skinny angle. You don't think the caveman was deleting the fat caveman cave selfie sketch things? You don't? I don't like fad anything. Now there's something called Prevagen. Do you know what this is? It's a supplement for memory loss, and it's an ingredient they recently discovered in jellyfish. Because when you think memory, you think jellyfish. These things beach themselves every single day. And they can't find the ocean, and it's right behind them. Going... This is how ridiculous we've gotten. We've gotten ridiculous. I was thrown off of a TV station in Portland, Oregon, because I was making fun of gluten. I was in Portland, Oregon, and I was on a TV station, and I said, gluten doesn't exist. And the anchor got really angry. She goes, yes, it does. I'm like, well, it scared me. I'm like, well, what proof do you have? Oh, by the way, this is in December, just so you know, for historical purposes. I go, what proof do you have? She said, because we have an entire section in the store. And I said, well, so does Santa Claus. Doesn't make him real. And they threw me off. They got that angry. People were commenting on their Facebook page so fast, they threw me off. And I thought, well, that's it. Who cares? It's Portland. Who cares? Nobody's gonna ever hear about it. And then about 4 months ago, I was in North Carolina. Yeah, are you from North Carolina? Good. By the way, good luck getting unsweetened iced tea in North Carolina. I should have just stood up in the restaurant and yelled, "Who won the Civil War?" Give me a cup of We Won unsweetened, please. I'm in North Carolina. A guy comes up to me in the street and it said, "Is it true you don't believe in Santa Claus?" I go, that's a weird thing to ask an adult in June. I said, why are you asking me that? He said, because I read a story about how you were kicked off of a TV station in Portland on your Wikipedia page. And that's when I realized one of these millennials told on me. So I went to my Wikipedia page, and I printed it out to show you tonight. I know, the young people laugh. Like, at a show once, somebody yelled out, they go, "Oh, that's cute. You still print stuff?" Yeah, I'm in my 40s. I still print stuff. You know what else I do? I make plans a week in advance, and I keep them. You know what else I do? When I take somebody's picture, I count to 3. Young people just hold up the camera and then they walk away. I'm like, I thought you wanted a picture. They're like, I got 48. I'm like, where was I for that? Here's my actual Wikipedia page. This is my actual Wikipedia page. And by the way, I've been banned from making changes to my own page. I would change something, they go, "What's your source?" I'm like, "It's me." On December 10th, 2016, Orny caused controversy on a local Portland, Oregon TV show by implying Santa Claus was not real. Now, I didn't imply it. I said it, but I've been banned from making changes. Here are the actual comments people left on the TV station's Facebook page. This is AM Northwest. Ready? I'm going to read you 2 comments. Kathy Hunt says, well, if she's going to call me out, I'm going to call her out. That's H-U-N-T. Ready for this? I wish some people would be more mindful of what they say on morning TV. My granddaughter just heard the reference about no Santa Claus. Thanks for opening up that can of worms. I have changed the channel perhaps forever if your guests don't clean up their act on morning TV. How much fun is that house? Hey, Kathy, maybe your granddaughter should be in school. It's 10 a.m. AM Northwest, the TV station, responds. Hi, Kathy. Please tell your granddaughter that Orny is just mad. because he's on Santa's naughty list. How old are we? How old are we? Is that shaming? That feels like shaming, by the way. Then they start a hashtag, Coal for Orny. Deborah C. Taley says, he's an idiot. I'm sorry, Taley. He's an idiot. Making fun of people with celiac disease is not funny or cool. I wouldn't pay money to see him. Then she does a hashtag, Coal for Orny. So I gotta put an end to this right away. I gotta do what people do when they screw up in the spotlight. I either have to go into rehab, and I'm not giving up tequila, or write a retraction. So this is what I wrote, and I had to handwrite it in after because they deleted it so fast. Here's what I wrote. Earlier today, I misspoke, and I want to be clear. I know Santa exists and has celiac disease. Hashtag Orny is Jewish. I used to hate, by the way, Orny Adams is not my real name. I changed it when I was in college. It was Adam Orenstein. And by the way, that's one of the things that's what's wrong on my Wikipedia page. They misspelt my legal name. But I changed my name because I didn't like people knowing I was Jewish. It was weird. Like some people don't like Jews. I don't know if you know that. I always thought, well, you know what, why don't you hate me first for something else, then hate me because I'm Jewish. When I was younger, people would say anti-Semitic things. They'd come up to me and they go, you're cheap, you're a Jew, you're a cheap Jew. And I said, I'm 7, I don't even have money yet. These gluten people. No, we've lost our minds, okay? If we go back to that Portland bit, people need to just settle down. People need to just settle down. We're just trying to have a good time. There's too many people on the planet. That's what I'm starting to think. And if the internet has taught us anything, it's that half this planet needs to be medicated. And by that I mean euthanized. Time to get rid of some of these people. I don't like mean people. I don't like judgmental people. I don't like people that don't let people be people. I don't like violent people. I don't like, that's right. You know, like these mass shooters. Wow, you got quiet. Are there any mass shooters here tonight? That was weird. This is what I don't get about mass shooters. And I don't mean to make light of something really serious, but these people go into movie theaters and they shoot strangers. If you're that angry at the world, don't you know people you'd rather kill first? Shouldn't the story be, and then he invited everybody he ever hated to a movie and he shot him? I'm not even that angry at the world, and I have a list of 52 people. 53 people, and we've gone nuts. There's 7 billion people on the planet. People need to stop having kids. How often do you see somebody with a kid and you think, they shouldn't have had a kid? We didn't need him, now we got a little version of him. There's 7 billion people on this planet, and we're giving tax breaks to people that have children? How about rewarding the people not overpopulating the planet? I should be able to cut out the UPC code on my condoms, attach it to my 1040. I want a rebate. You know this wasn't the plan. You know, just 100 years ago, there was just 1 billion people. God probably took a little nap. Said, oh, everything's fine on Earth. I'm gonna take a little nap. Wakes up. What are they doing down there? 7 billion people, they're sluts. Give me the book. What did I tell them? Be fruitful and multiply. That's a typo. I said be fruitful and pull out. Why would I? We have lost our minds. Do you know now, because of the glutonians, everything has to have a warning label? 20 years ago, there were no warning labels, right? And we were fine. That's right, we were fine. Sure, a few people died, but we didn't need those people. Water has a warning label. Water has a warning label. Water, 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 water. How much writing is on your faucet? How much? First, look at all the writing on this bottle of water. Look at it. Look at it. Do you see it? I don't like you. Look at the writing on this bottle of water. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the writing on this bottle. How much writing is on your faucet?
0.
0. They're so afraid of being sued. Everybody's suing everybody. I'm suing 4 people myself right now. These class action lawsuits, they're great. You don't even know you're suing somebody until you check your mail and there's a postcard. Were you in Best Buy in 2012? I guess so. Did you buy a flat screen TV? I think I did. They might owe you money. I think they do. Where do I sign this important postcard? Then I tell everybody, people are like, oh, you know, you look exhausted. I'm like, well, I'm suing Best Buy. A lot of stress in my life. We're going into closing arguments next week. Water has a warning. Look at all the writing on a bottle of water. Warning, do not swallow cap. I think we can afford to lose those people, right? Time to lose some of the cap swallowers. Now we're down to 6.5 billion. Do not refill. Because maybe some of us will figure out the old stuff tastes a lot like the new stuff. They'll put anything on there to protect themselves. Warning, this was bottled in a factory where there were once peanuts. Did I say penis? Warning. Warning, this was bottled in a factory where there were once peanuts. An old peanut might have fallen into the water. There's a shellfish factory next door. Shellfish might have walked over and dipped its toe in the water. Warning, the guy who bottled this may have had eggs for breakfast. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you can drink water. May or may not contain water. If you're still reading this, get help. And water has an expiration date. Water can't expire. It can evaporate. If you open it up and there's nothing in there, it went bad. But as long as there's something in there, nobody's ever gone, Shit! It's sour! Don't drink the water! It sat in a lake for thousands of years. These people put it in a bottle. You have 3 months to finish it, then throw it out. This is the world. It's gone crazy. Does any of this make sense to you yet? I love the way you smile. It's so effortless. It just pops up. It really does. That's what I call a pre-mortgage smile. He smiles so easily, like you and me. It takes like a second. Like, we go to smile, and then the world drags our lips down it. I get nervous every time I go to smile, because when I was a kid, I smiled at a girl, and I got nervous, and my lip dried, and it got stuck on my teeth. And every time I go to smile, I think that's gonna happen. I'm like, it's gonna get stuck. But you're great, dude. It really, I just love how much fun you have and how carefree you are, and you have like a nice little sparkle in your eye. You probably still have dreams. You think these people have dreams anymore? No, we have flashbacks. We have flashbacks to where it all went wrong. When you're in your 20s, you think, I'm not gonna end up like these old people. I'm gonna live forever. I'm never gonna be the guy who wears a Hawaiian shirt all year long. That's my favorite type of guy, where they just get old and they go, screw it, I'm going Hawaiian shirt all year. Take me to Tommy Bahamas. Give me the whole lineup. There's a lot of them. There's one back there. Here's a third one. Oh my God, my audience has turned into a Jimmy Buffett concert. I better be nicer to the millennials. When you're young, you want to know why you get thick when you get older? Food becomes the last joy you have left. When I'm done eating, I'm depressed because I'm the furthest away from eating again. You know what I'm saying? I just love how excited you are. You look at a guy like this. This is a guy you've been through something. You can just see it on your... Probably divorced, right? Yep. There you go. Kid, probably have a kid, right? Yep. That kid ruined your face. That's what happened. That kid. How old are you?
55.
55. I thought you were older. Okay. No. Look at me. No wife, no kids. I'm 64 years old. People that are married and have kids, they always look down on people like me. They always think, we figured it out. He never figured. Let me tell you what I have that you guys don't have. Silence. I wake up every day, I'm like, what's that I'm not hearing? What is that? I look down, everybody's safe, on with my selfish day. You didn't think your life was going to turn out like this, did you? No. None of us do. That's what life does to you. But this is what you're supposed to be. Have the arrogance of youth. I love it. You probably have a lot of friends still, right? That you hang out with and laugh and have a good time. Not the old people. Why do you think they're here tonight? They have to pay a professional to laugh. I just ran into a mic stand on my special. You think my life turned out the way I wanted it to? I've lost all my friends to marriage, kids, sobriety, gluten allergies. I'm down to 3 friends. 2 I don't even like. One I'm hanging on to just in case I need a kidney someday. I've got a friend for parts. I called him Kidney once by accident. I was like, hey, Kidney, Kenny. He didn't hear that, did he? Is that Kenny? You'll see what happens to you. You'll see. How old are you, Kenny?
29.
29. Yeah, you're dumb too. Life is gonna destroy you. I wake up every day, I think, why did I drink last night? And I didn't even drink. I have felt hungover for the last 10 years, every single day. When you're 29, you think, I'm not gonna end up like these old people. I'm gonna be relevant forever. I'm gonna have the perfect life. I'll never be in the hole to the IRS or to the bank, and I'm gonna marry the perfect girl. That's what you think, right? Yeah, and we're gonna have perfect kids, and she would never cheat on me. And then life is like, get in the hole! Get in the hole! Get in the... I'll never have my mom's hips. Get in the hole! We wake up every single day in a hole. We just want to be at street level. We just want to wake up even, not feel sore, not feel any pain. That's all we want. Oh my God. Can I breathe yet? I like getting older. I really do. You have something to look forward to. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to see the finish line. It really is. I almost signed up for the military last year by accident. Anybody else ever do that? Anybody here serve? Thank you for your service. Yeah, I said it. I said it first. I'm always the first to say it. I like to be first because then it feels like I get the most credit for it. I was at the mall and I saw the service people coming at me. I went, thank you for your service. And then as they got closer, I realized there was Girl Scouts in the uniform. But better safe than sorry, right? What branch? Army. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. How old were you when you went in? That's amazing. That really is. That takes a lot of courage. As I get older, I realize how much courage it really takes to go in at that age. I didn't have it. I never even thought about serving, but last year I was in Salt Lake City, Utah, and a guy comes running out of the recruitment center. He's on the other side of a parking lot. He scared me. He goes, bro, want to join the Army? I thought, who are you talking to? He goes, you! I said, I haven't even had my morning coffee yet. I can't do anything before I have coffee. I can't even make coffee until I've had a cup of coffee. I mean, sometimes I have to make a crappy batch just to get to the good batch. So he said, he goes, want to join the Army? And he was dressed in those camouflage fatigue. He scared me. And I said, first of all, I can see you. Wouldn't it help the sales pitch if you were camouflaged like a car bumper or something? I said, I'm too old. He said, how old are you? I go, I'm in my 40s. He goes, you look like you're in your 20s. I go, do I look as dumb as Kenny? I never thought about serving, but last year when that guy said to me, do you want to serve? For the first time in my life, I thought, yeah, I do. And that's when I realized we're recruiting the wrong people. Let the young people enjoy their lives. Send people like me over there. I've lived long enough. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm ready to die. I know what we're fighting for. I've got the fire in my belly. I want to start the Fighting 40s Brigade. I want to put boots on the ground with ankle supports. We'll be the greatest army in the world because we won't care. We'll run right at the enemy. Bunch of old guys in our Hawaiian shirts running right. Shoot me first. I'm sick of life. We'll have our flip-flops going flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. They'll hear us coming a mile away. My dad just turned 70. We bought him an iPad for his birthday. That is the cruelest thing you can do to an old person. The whole time he's going, where did it go? Everything moved. Then my 4-year-old nephew waddles over, touches something. Okay, it's back. My 4-year-old nephew is tech support for my dad. The kid's a genius. He takes my iPhone. I think he's just touching the screen. He found the App Store. He's downloading kid apps. He cracked my passcode. It's a thumbprint. When are we going thumbprint on everything? Because these passwords are getting hard. When did websites start judging the quality of our passwords? That's pathetic. You call that a passcode? Come on, get to good. Meanwhile, my bank card, the one thing that has all my money is 4 numbers. But my Hilton Honors Award account has to have a footprint, an exclamation mark, something in Swahili. God forbid somebody hacks that and gets a free night at the Louisville Hilton on me. Have you noticed the older you get, the further back in the pharmacy you go? When you're a kid, you don't even go inside. You're out front riding that horsey for 50 cents. Next thing you know, you're up against the back wall with the walker balls and the diabetes socks and pill cases so you know what day of the week it is. I'm sure eventually a wall opens up and they just suck you into an old age home. It's probably right next to that chair where you get your blood pressure taken. If the reading's too high, the chair probably just starts going back. Grab a thing of grape nuts on the way out. That's how you know it's over. If you're eating grape nuts, that's the end of the line. There's no hope in that. It's a black and white cover with a piece of dead wheat. The prize inside is reading glasses. Every time I see people in the blood pressure chair, the old people, I think, whose bright idea was it to convince old people to sell their homes, move into an RV, and drive across the country? They're losing their eyesight and their reflexes. Let's put them in the biggest vehicle they've ever been in. I see those things coming. I get the hell out of the way. I treat it like an ambulance. I'll drive up on yards, you know. This is the world, and we're all the same. We are really all the same. I realized this the other day. I was in Target. You ever go to Target? Yes. Yeah. I love Target. First of all, I'm overwhelmed when I go in there. There's too many choices. For how many different size Ziploc bags do we need? There's an entire aisle. When I was a kid, there was one size. If you didn't like it, you went like this. Now they have snack plus, quart, gallon, 3-gallon, jumbo, triple jumbo. They have one for the whole house. You put the whole house in a bag and you zip it up. Freezer? Freezer. They'll do anything to sell you more bags. Freezer. Don't put the room temperature ones in the freezer. That's gonna void the warranty. Every year they come out with a new style. This year they have easy open flaps, which means some people couldn't figure out the zipper. This was too hard for some people. People were writing in, make it easier, make it easier. The Tide detergent aisle, first of all, this is what's wrong with this country. We have scented trash bags. If your trash smells like trash, take it out. Rotten food plus Febreze smells like rotten food plus Febreze. There's so many different detergents you can buy now. The aisle, the Tide detergent aisle, there's a million different scents. There used to be 1 scent original. Now you got like April Fresh. They're making scents up. Months don't smell. Nobody's ever gone, oh, I smell like November. How do I get that April Fresh smell? I love the people in the Tide detergent aisle because this is everybody. Everyone's just smelling. And then when they find the one they like, they put it back and they grab a new one from the back. We are all the same. We are all the same. We are all the same. Everybody is the same. I went into Target. Listen to this. There's no common sense. We've lost our minds. We have gotten so dumb. I saw a guy on a reality show. This is what he said. He goes, I'm going to turn my life around 360 degrees. Good, to be right back where you started, you idiot. You go 180, you stop. You go 360, your life's gone full circle. Once you go 720, go 1080. Just keep going in circles so you pass out from your dump. I saw a guy on another reality show. He was so drunk. He goes, I'm so drunk, I'm abbreviated. Not inebriated, abbreviated. He's inebriated. His time on TV should be abbreviated. I mean, we laugh about it, but it's a serious problem because the little kids are watching so much TV and you're picking up secondhand dumb. I went into Target. Ready for this? I went into Target, bought a bunch of stuff, used a coupon, paid with my American Express. The guy goes, sir, I need to see your ID. I go, well, what for? He goes, well, to make sure the card isn't stolen. I said, I just used a coupon. Why would I use a coupon if the card was stolen? Oh, you got me there. I'm busted. 15 minutes ago, I mugged the guy. I felt bad. I wanted to save him 75 cents on April Fresh Tide. There's no common sense. It's like every year my cable bill goes up by like $100 and I have to call and threaten to leave. I'm not even nice anymore. I just call them up. I go, lower the bill. They go, who is this? I go, it's me. Now lower the bill. They go, how do we know? What's your social? What's your street address? I said, I'm calling to lower the bill. I'm sorry. Are people stealing people's identities, calling up and lowering their cable bills? Is there some sort of epidemic I don't know about? Lower my bill. Put down the notes. If anybody calls to lower Orny's bill, lower it. I don't care if somebody calls by accident. Lower the bill. They don't have to know my mother's maiden name, my shoe size, my first pet. They could call by accident. My next call to you guys would be, why did my bill go down? Some 12-year-old named Hudson called up during recess. There's no common sense. I find myself every day making this face. Every day, just go. You ever catch someone doing something dumb and you roll your eyes and they don't catch you rolling your eyes? So now you have to re-roll them even louder? What? There's no common sense. I got a ticket because the thieves in Los Angeles are stealing off of our license plates the little registration year sticker. Yes, and you don't know your sticker's missing. Because you don't go out to your car every morning and go, is my sticker still there? You don't know until you get a ticket. So I called the DMV. I said, hey, there's a mix-up. I got a ticket, but my car's registered. And she goes, sir, you need to prove to us that your car's registered. I said, I'm sorry. Am I talking to the DMV? Isn't that a little piece of information you should have? She goes, sir, it's policy. You need to send us a copy of your registration. I said, I don't even know where that is. She said, we'd be happy to send you a copy. To send back to us. This is the shit world that I live in. I didn't even open up the envelope. I just wrote return to sender. Every day is a fight. It's a struggle. My printer broke. I call customer service. By the way, have you noticed when your cable goes out, they don't try and fix it. The first thing they do is they try and bundle you. Oh, we noticed you don't have phone service with us. Would you like phone service with us? No, because then I wouldn't be able to make this phone call right now. Fix my cable, then sell me stuff. I like when you call up and the first thing you hear is, please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. If your customers are memorizing your menu options, fix your product. My printer broke. I call HP. The first thing they say, is it plugged in? Oh yeah, I'm an adult. Did I call the kitty line? Is this? The guy got nervous. He goes, well, can I ask you, what are you using the printer for? Oh, I'm using it to iron. Is that the problem? I'm making flapjacks. Sometimes I open the hood, I put the batter in there, and then I hit print with my foot. Am I using it wrong? Fix my printer! Every day is a fight. Every day is a struggle. I got into a fight with the waitress. I asked her, I go, what's good on the menu? And then she didn't suggest anything I wanted, so I had to have that discussion with her. I said, how's the burger? She goes, I don't know, I don't eat meat. Now she's gonna turn my meal into a political protest. She goes, I'm a vegan. You know how they say it all judgmental sometimes? I'm a vegan. I go, well, I'm a Megan. You know what I told her? You know why I eat meat? Because we made it to the top of the food chain. That's right, the cow had a chance to stand up and learn a language like us, but the cow stayed down. The cow stayed down. You know why I eat meat? What's in the word meat? Eat. The word is actually me eat. It couldn't be any clearer unless they added the extra E. Meat! That's probably how it got its name. One day a caveman's chewing on a bison leg. The other one's like, what's that? Me eat! Me want me eat! You know what's in the word vegan? Nothing! It's probably short for vegetables, again. Every day is a fight. That's why I like doing this. When I'm up here, this is the only part of my day that feels right. This is justice for me. The rest of the day is a fight. It's a struggle. People don't listen to me during regular hours. I say stuff, I get in trouble all the time. People don't love me the way you guys love me. This is justice. I was in Chicago, and a guy came up to me, and he said, 7 years ago, I saw you for the first time, and I've come back every single year to see you with the woman I met on a blind date that first night, and we now have a 3-year-old kid. And in that moment, I realized how little I have gotten done in the last 7 years. This is justice. I don't have this in my real life. Dating, my last relationship ended because, well, we were different. I was a morning person and she was nuts. Complicated. Do I have to say complicated now? Do I have to clean it up for the stupid little millennials and say she was complicated? She was complicated. She was nuts! I was always in trouble. Listen, I thought I was being romantic one night. Ready for this? Everything was mean. She was always, you're mean. You're mean. Even when I wasn't being mean. Look at her, put her arm around him. Do you say that to him all the time? Is he mean? Is he mean? Do you get it all the time? All the time. We're not even being mean, are we? I said to her, I go, hey, do you mind putting the half and half away? She goes, you're mean. I didn't say, hey, the half and half doesn't put itself away every day. I thought that, but I didn't say it. I thought I was being romantic one night. Ready for that? We're cuddling, and she's very petite and beautiful, and I go, you're so soft. It's like cuddling with a marshmallow. I know it's wrong now. Dumb me, I thought I was being cute and romantic, you know? Until I got the look. Women, when you do something wrong, you get the look. Their neck snaps back. Like, they couldn't be further away from you. I just start backpedaling. I'm like a size 2 marshmallow. A stale size 2 marshmallow. A strong, independent, stale marshmallow that we have sex on the side marshmallow. I'm a marshmallow. I'm a stupid marshmallow. Want to know the last thing she said to me when we broke up? The last thing is I was getting the keys back to my house. Now, people say things in the heat of the moment. This was bad. She looked at me and she said, do you want to know why you never made it as a comedian? Because you're mean. And I thought, well, thank God she thinks I'm funny, because, you know, mean I can fix. Funny, you kind of got to be born with that. That would have broken my heart. She's like, you didn't make it because you're not funny. That would have devastated me. We're not that smart, women. If you want to live a happy life, okay? Take the marshmallow example, okay? If you want to be happy with him that you think is mean sometimes, and you want to be happy, right? It is so simple. All women have to do to be happy in this lifetime, whatever your expectation of man is, lower it! That's it. Lower it to the ground. Lower it. Lower your bar. Lower your bar. Lower your bar of men. We can meet ground. We can meet ground. We wake up in the hole every day anyway. We'll just stay there. We're not that smart, men. Why do you think our shirts have pockets on the outside? So we know it's on right. I met a guy once, he drove a truck. I was just trying to make conversation. I go, what do you drive, an F-150? He goes, 250. I go, what's the difference? He goes, 100. That's my people. That's my people. That's my people. Lower the bar. And we're arrogant. Every time I go out with my married friends, if a beautiful woman walks by, one of them will go, "Whew, man, if I wasn't married." If you weren't married, what? I knew you when you weren't married. You weren't getting that. That's why you got married. Are you gonna go not get her number like you used to when you weren't married? Married men, they like to look at other women, and when they get caught, they say things like, "Well, I'm not dead." Yes, you are. See, that's what's wrong with men. We see virility in living as getting women. Women are more evolved. You want to settle down, right? You want the white picket fence. We see that fence, we think, shit, I gotta paint that every year. We can't be what you want us to be. You want that romantic guy, the guy in the movies, every kiss begins with K guy. That guy has ruined more relationships. You want to know what killed romance? Terrorism. Well, now the guy can't chase the girl to the airport anymore like in the movie. He's got to sit outside at the curb texting her, "I've decided I love you. You're the one, but you need to come out because I can't get past security." Damn it, there's a cop behind me. Okay, I've got to go to the cell phone waiting lot. When you come out, text me and I'll swoop in just like in the movies with the flowers. We can't be what you want us to be. You want that romantic guy, the big proposal so you can tell your friends. Girls love to tell their friends about exciting things, right? Every girl, first of all, women are very smart because they work together as a group. And every girl has a little subgroup. You have a committee. Every girl has a committee. And when she goes out on a date, she comes home, the committee has a lot of questions. All we have is one friend, he just wants to see a picture. No guy has ever come home from a date and his friends are like, "Tell me all about her. What was she like? Does she have any hobbies? Is she close with her family?" No, get to the picture. And does she have any cute friends I can date? They want romance, the proposal. You ever see somebody propose that you don't know? Isn't that weird? I was out to eat at a fancy restaurant. Sitting there at the fancy restaurant, having a good time. I'm, sitting there with Marshmallow, so there's some pressure from her committee, and the guy next to me decides to ruin the night by proposing. And he couldn't get the ring out. This stupid F-150 guy didn't rehearse getting the ring out. It was stuck in his pocket. He's sweating like I am. He's like, I have a question. I'm like, this guy's having a seizure. All the women knew what was going on because of proposal. They can... They could smell it from miles away. It's a proposal. Somebody's dream is coming true. Over here. Over here. Come on in. Get the boxes of tissues. Every guy in the place was like, I don't need this shit tonight. So now we all turned to watch the big moment. The guy got on his knee, proposed, and she said no. Oh, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I've never been happier to be that close to somebody's lowest point in their life. I was like, get in the hole, get in the hole, get in the hole. I didn't think it could get any better, and then all of a sudden the waiter started coming out with a sparkly cake. He had to do a U-turn. He's like, abort the mission, abort the mission, abort the mission, abort the mission. How did the guy not know? 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 Women let you know when they want something. You don't tell us outright. You like to play a little game called Hint. You figure it out. And you better figure it out. Like a woman doesn't ask to move into your house. Oh, no, 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 no. She starts a little pile in the corner. Then they want a drawer. I picture them sitting around with the committee going, did you get a drawer yet? Did you get a drawer yet? Did you take your toothbrush and spike it in the bathroom like we did the flag on the moon? I am here. Then they take their hairs and they throw them all over the place. My kitchen, my bathroom, my ceiling. God created woman's hair so men don't cheat. We love you women, but we could never be what you want us to be. We're just too simple. We're not smart. When we meet women, you know what we do? We try and change you overnight. Women know you can't change a person, right? That's right, but you can break them. That's what they do. They take years. They find a guy that is good enough, and they chisel him down. They chisel and 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 chisel. And don't wear the Hawaiian shirt to the comedy show. Why do you think guys like mowing the lawn so much? We'd rather hear than whatever you have to say. It's the same reason you guys blow dry your hair for so long. It can't take that long. You probably keep wetting your hair so you can stay in there. I can't take another word from him. Why do you think that thing is shaped like a gun? He won't shut up! We love you women, but we can't be what you want us to be. We try, we can't figure you out, you're too delicate. You guys are like that string of Christmas tree lights, where if one of the bulbs is out, the whole operation is down. You make one mistake, she just shuts down. And you don't know which bulb it is. You have to guess, is this the problem? 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 Is this, 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 is this. And the dumb man is like, screw it, I'll just go buy a new one. What I'm trying to tell you women is get married as close to your death as possible. Men actually get better with age. It's biological. You want to know what happens as you get older? All of a sudden, the TV commercials start talking to you. Right now, you don't hear them. One day, you'll be sitting around, it's like, are you a male over the age of 40? That's me. What's going on? Is everything okay? Do you not have as much energy as you used to have? No, I'm exhausted. What is it? Do you still print stuff? Yes, I do. You might have a treatable condition called low T. Low testosterone. They're making shit up. This is like gluten and Santa Claus. It doesn't exist. This is what happens to men as we get older. It's natural, and they talk about it like it's a bad thing. Low T is the greatest thing to happen to men. Every bad decision I ever made was on high T. Low T is a blessing. High T destroys lives. Nothing bothers low T, man. I'm driving, somebody flips me off in traffic, low T guy just keeps going. I go out on a date, I don't think she likes me. Great, I'll get 8 hours of sleep tonight. You want to be happy? Lower your bar. We'll lower our T. Let's meet halfway. We can do it. Thank you. It's been a long road, and I really can't thank everybody enough who's been here for me, and I thank you so much.